welcome to the show, episode number 2 of the Lowdown Show UK. Bit early start than normal, so bear with me. Joined by Simon here, local indie talent, the Poundland D Malenko, as I call him. Just before we go into the show, just like to mention the other shows we got. We also talk about NXT. That's the at Lowdown Show, the next, with NXT spelt in there. And also the Lowdown Show, which talks about Raw and SmackDown, and we'll be talking about Hell in a Cell this week. Well, it was Hell in a Cell, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
I thought it was a pay-per-view I was thinking of, Backlash.
That's a few ago.
Yeah, that was many years ago, that. The great Backlashes. Don't forget to follow NHB Network on Twitter as well, where you'll find us all there. I'll mention all the Twitter names right at the end of it, but you'll get the drift. So, welcome, Simon.
Thank you. I've heard a lot about this show, and it's an honour to be invited by a fantastic host such as yourself, Craig.
It's one appearance, but you know, I'm up there. I'm up there with the best. You know. So yeah, what I've put down as we're going first, because you went to Rev Pro.
I did, yeah.
The other week, so we could touch on that because I didn't watch the show.
Yeah, Rev Pro was an amazing show. It was a really long show. I think it was their first taping, and I was lucky enough to get a to get a ringside seat right behind the commentators. Didn't really know that much about Rev Pro when obviously booking a ticket and going there. Obviously love wrestling at any sort. Went to see it at Bethnal Green, and as I said, it was their first TV taping, and some of the matches were amazing, absolutely amazing. Obviously Jimmy Havoc versus a guy who kind of looked like Roman Reigns, to be honest with you. He was like, well, everyone was chanting. He was
Wasn't that Ring of Honor?
It was just shit Roman Reigns.
That was Ring of Honor.
It was Ring of Honor, sorry.
Because I was with you.
Oh yeah, you were sitting beside me.
That was
ringside
Punishment
as well.
Martinez. Oh,
That's it.
I didn't actually talk about that last week because Chloe was here. But yeah, we talked about Ring of Honor UK actually, because I was there. Tried to talk with Chloe, she weren't there.
Alright, cool. So, Rev Pro, I mean, all in all, it was a really long night. They had about 15 matches in total. Colt Cabana had an amazing match. David Starr was there as well. There was, some amazing matches, amazing talent. Chris Brooks fought about 3 times. He had quite a big feud that they're building up at the moment with Shay Samuels.
Oh, Shah Life.
Yeah, Shah Life.
Oh man.
So it was a fantastic night. I was pretty impressed by the talent, to be honest with you. I was, quite impressed that they put this show together. It was their first opportunity, their first TV taping, and it was their first night. They opened the show up with Chris Brooks versus Justin Liger, actually.
Oh, fucking hell!
And that was a fantastic match. Really, really good, and obviously he's an amazing talent, Justin. So I really enjoyed my time there, to be honest with you. So there's been a couple of other events which has happened, and some are going to be happening as well. Just got a message: Jay Lethal versus Will Ospreay for the Ring of Honor Championship is going to happen for the UK. That'll be an amazing show.
Welcome, Cupid Girl, our number 1 fan. She was here all last week.
Cool. I mean, at the moment, I just feel like even, Ring of Honor, IPW, ICW, Rev Pro, even World of Sport to some level.
I thought last episode was not too bad.
Yeah,
I think it was more like the Stevie Boy Will Ospreay, but then you got Bree Priestley, Kaylee Ray.
I just don't get the World of Sport. I was watching it Sunday morning, and to be honest with you, for me, I don't know. The crowd reactions aren't.
It's
aren't
not real,
there.
is it?
No,
it's not real.
It's. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of
LDN
some of them,
when we went there.
No, not as bad as that. Sorry, Sanjay. Not as bad as that. But it reminds me of Gladiators, the old school Gladiators, where it's very set up, where it's very, they're panning a shot to the audience, and
like
the audience are cheering, and they're telling them when to applause, and you've got people in there that look, we can all recognise a wrestling fan. Yeah, we know what a wrestling fan looks like. But some of them people in the audience were clearly just sat there and told to sit there and, you know, watch the show and just enjoy it. You know, not like if someone's turning up for a Rev Pro show or a ROH show, or, you know, they're hardcore people.
Especially in York Hall, you know, them Coors Lights go well.
Indeed. But, you know, British wrestling as a whole, you know, and I really want to touch on a promotion that I'm training with at this moment in time, and I've got a fantastic opportunity to train with them. They're called Hustle, and they're based in Edmonton, which is based in London, for anyone listening outside of the UK or outside of London in general. Run by a guy, a character called Sid Scaller. His expertise, he's been doing it for about 13 years. And he's got some amazing opportunities coming his way with a very, very large promotion. And rightly so, he really deserves it. And, you know, there's some amazing people there. We all work very, very well as a team. There's no animosity, what you might find in other wrestling schools. There's no, you know, people hear some horror stories about wrestling schools as well, about people getting bullied, beat up, stuff like that. It doesn't work like that at all. You know, Hustle Wrestling for me, I actually found it from you, Craig.
Yeah.
You know, and when you went to their last show, and then literally we were speaking about it, and I actually wrote in on Google WrestleCon because I wanted to potentially go up to see WrestleCon. I also follow Wrestle Talk TV as well, watch their videos on YouTube. And there was an advert for you. Boo, no, joking, he's cool. I actually met Luke at the Rev Pro show. There was an advert for Hustle. So I clicked on it, had a look at it. And obviously this is a time when we were discussing it. And I was like, do you know what? I just want to go down there and just see what it's like. And obviously I felt really nervous initially going down there. And I thought, okay, well, look, you know, I didn't know what to expect. And when I got there, it was really welcoming. Everyone was like really, really friendly. They helped you through it, and to be honest with you, for me, for any aspiring wrestlers, I mean, I'm extremely early at any sort of training, but they guide you through it, you know. And for me, Hustle has been fantastic, both in and out of the ring. It's great for fitness wrestling as well, but you get to learn things about the psychology of wrestling, not just about how a match is put together or training, you know, to be a wrestler, but also at the same time building up good friendships with guys that potentially one day you might be working with or working against. So it's been a real big eye-opener for me, especially being a massive fan since I was 12 with wrestling. And obviously we've all followed the massive promotion, the beast that is WWE, but it's a case that we've all just had that same goal, and these guys are potentially getting opportunities to live that goal. So yeah, it's a fantastic school. They've actually got an upcoming show on October the 20th at the Garage in London, and they've already confirmed some amazing people. Jordan Devlin as a Shamrock, Chris Brooks as Captain Calamari, Dave Mastiff is going to be there as well.
I love Dave Mastiff.
And he's an amazing guy. And you can follow Hustle Wrestling on Twitter at Hustle Wrestle. At Hustle Res UK. That's Hustle and WRES UK. Or you can find them on their Facebook page as well, which is Hustle Wrestling. You can book tickets as well via hustlewrestling.com. And yeah, I mean,
also got a gym page as well.
They have indeed. They have.
I think the Hustle Gym or something like that.
Yeah.
But they've also confirmed the new superstar for Hustle. I can't remember his name. He's a champion somewhere. It was on the Twitter. It came up. It wasn't long ago. I saw it. I was meant to write it down. It was my bad.
No, that's all right.
I feel like truth now. This one's on me.
Oh, the MCW champion.
That's it.
Mr. Juicy. There we go.
That's what all I remember.
That was only released an hour ago.
Yeah.
That was only released an hour ago. So he's a Melbourne City Wrestling champion. So he's going to be travelling over 10,000 miles to defend his MCW championship.
They've confirmed matches as well for the show, have they?
Yeah. They have indeed. the Shamrock, Jordan Devlin, will be against Captain Calamari, Chris Brooks.
Oh, fucking hell.
So that is going to be an amazing...
I was thinking of the height. I like Chris Brooks, seen him live.
Yeah.
He's nuts.
It's going to
Especially
be amazing.
he puts his finger in his mouth and then pulls that phlegm, puts in someone's mouth.
Oh, no, that's just rank. It's absolutely just rank. Oh, sorry, and also, just to touch on it as well, Joseph Connors is going to be there as well. And the pastor himself. There's going to be a match between the pastor and... Oh, God, I'm going to really feel bad now.
It's like a Jesus lookalike, because I remember he was in like a KSI video.
He was.
Years ago.
He was. And when I actually... I was there on a Saturday. Sorry, their training actually happens on a Thursday night between 7 and 9:30, and on a Saturday morning at 10 till 1:30. So if you want to know, what's it like to train like a wrestler or to be there, go on their page, speak to the guys, and come down. But one weekend I was there on a Saturday, and the pastor guy came in, and he's just like, you can just tell that he's his own life character.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, and but some of the guys there, the amazing talent as well, that they've got that are coming through the ranks, and it's guys and girls. It's not.
We've got the woman there. I can't think of her name. She normally presents the first two shows. One of the trainers there at Hustle.
I don't know.
The blonde one.
Oh, Murray.
That's the one.
Murray.
Say something else.
It should be a PG show.
I'll say about Shane, as I mentioned.
No, Shane's the one with the obsessive obsession against her. The guys there are really good. The girls there are really cool. Just everyone really gets on. It sounds like it's all a lovey-dovey kind of thing, but it's really not. It's just everyone helps each other because they've all got, if someone's got a fear of the top rope or the second rope or whatever it is, then everyone helps them through it. No one ever says, right, just get on with it and do it. And there's other wrestling schools that I'd love to go to and try out. And
the LDN one, don't you? I don't think I'll go that way if I was going to one.
Yeah, LDN. There's Knuckle Locks as well.
Not knocking LDN, but that show was us. Apart from Sabu.
Sabu was great. Knuckle Locks I've heard is pretty good. That's something that I'd love to obviously try out. Eddie Hall, legend.
Eddie Hall.
Yes, he does. He's there indeed. So yeah, it's been a journey, but it's only just beginning. My end goal potentially, who knows? I'm not saying I'd ever make it, but you never know. You never know if the confidence is there and the training is there. You can just do anything if you believe in yourself, really, to be honest with you.
Well, you could announce what you're doing at Hustle.
Yeah, I'm going to have the fantastic opportunity to be the ring announcer at the upcoming show. So please come on down. Please support British wrestling. Please support us as a promotion.
I'll be front row.
Yeah, Craig will be there front row. I'm sure we'll be getting some interviews on the day and maybe go live or live reactions to the matches as well.
Simon or anything like that.
But it's anyone from overseas or anyone from the UK alone, we'd love to see as many people there as possible. Obviously, look, every promotion starts out very, very small. It's a business, it's an industry. But if we all get behind a decent British promotion like Hustle, it means that they can go on and be pushed further. And to be honest with you, all full credit to Sid Scala and also Barry Charalambos, who owns Hustle. They've done an amazing job at that school, and let it continue.
Well, I think for the first two shows I went to, sold out.
Yeah,
packed. And obviously it was in a school hall, small space, but you got a load of fans there.
Yeah. The thing that I love the most, and I've said this to Sid and Sid. Sorry, John. Sid and Barry, that the psychology behind everything, behind wrestling, getting into a ring, seeing a very, very large audience or a small audience, that confidence as a kind of wrestler, building up yourself as a character, it's all about a business, really. I believe it's kind of like an actor. If you're an actor, you've got to be. It's a business, But I think it's about taking an opportunity, really. You know, there's guys there. I mean, I've got to give a shout out to a couple of people. There's a lady there who had an accident, and sorry, not an accident. She was ill. What am I talking about? And she's been there for absolutely ages, and she comes week in and week out. And you know what? She's been fantastic, and she's actually done it before, but she's just building up her confidence again. And there's another guy there called Tate as well. He's got some amazing talent. This guy, Tate Matthews, if you want to follow him anywhere, he's got some amazing talent as well. Yeah, Tate Matthews, massive shout out.
What about Shelby Fawn? Is he still
there?
there?
Shelby's still there.
He was at the first 2 shows.
Yeah. I don't know
Beware, I called him. When I saw he was in the green trousers.
I think Shelby is actually going to be at the next show. I don't know yet, but I'd love to see him.
Get an interview with him.
Yeah, he's so, you know, these guys are just there looking for opportunities, but they're just so humble about it, you know. And there's guys that you'd think that aren't wrestlers. You know, there's
Ventus.
Ventus.
Oh
yeah.
God, he is. I was saying in the last show when he's theme song, and we was walking along. This guy was saying something to him, and he goes, "Oh, you look like you masturbate." But he said it to the fan, right?
Brilliant.
And then he started saying, chanting it to him, and he turned and goes, "Yeah, that's it. You know what you do."
Yeah. No, the
Good guy.
yeah, there's some, as I said, there's some amazing guys in that school as well. Another shout out I'll give to Rob. He's our resident ringmaster. He, this guy knows things about rings that I never even knew about. But you know, as I said, there's some amazing talent. There's guys there that are just on the cusp. You know, a prime story like Tate was in wrestling for a very, very long time. He came out of it for whatever reason. But you can tell, it's like looking at a footballer, right? You can tell when someone...
you are looking at one.
Okay, I don't know about that, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, you know when a footballer gets older, but they've still got that touch, they've still got that awareness, they've still got that vision, whatever it is.
Stevie Johnson.
Exactly. So...
welcome, Michael Chow.
Thank you.
He's here. Hollywood.
Hollywood Michael Chow.
He's the one who does the NXT
right,
show.
cool.
Yeah,
excellent.
With
Good stuff.
the leader of the whole pack.
Good stuff. Nice one.
Masters.
So anyway, enough talk about Hustle. October the 20th, get your tickets. Hustle Palooza. It's something completely different, something unique. Hustle Palooza, yeah. Something completely different, something unique. And it's also something where everyone can come along, have a laugh, and enjoy some good wrestling. So,
and obviously there's a pub that's straight outside
there
as
is,
well. So
there is. There'll be drinks on the door, and not drink on the door, but I think there's a bar there as well.
They've got a bar there because the last 2 Hustle shows only did soft drinks.
No,
I
think
in the school,
because
that's
it was
why.
in the school. That's the only reason why. So, yeah.
This is definitely come, guys. You can see 2 shows.
But yeah, no. So it's something where I've just sorry guys, just to let you know, the pasta is going to be in a gold frankincense and myrrh on a poles match, and that's against Tarzan Jesus. Yeah,
Tarzan Jesus.
Yeah,
guys, you got to get down for that.
So
see Tarzan and Jesus in one ring.
Saxon Huxley. So I believe he's actually just been signed to NXT UK by the looks of it on his Twitter.
That's brilliant. That.
So
yeah, he's been doing it for a while.
Yeah. So Boris Kolov is going to be there as well.
Just a question from Michael Chow there. When is WWE UK's division starting?
Now, so they've just recently done the show.
Because I'm checking and it's 14th of October now. I'm not sure what's going on.
So, I think it is about the 14th
Tarzan
of October.
Jesus, LOL.
I think it is about the 14th. Let me just double check actually.
Because I saw Millie and our mate Sarah Brookside.
Yeah.
They're teaming up for a match.
No way, when's that?
I don't know, that's announced I was there.
I mean, the TV tapings are done. Obviously, I can't say too much, but you will be seeing someone
backstage and all that.
I've announced on this podcast that he's going to be making their debut on NXT UK, and rightly so, rightly well deserved. Actually, 2 people from the show as well from the Hustle show. But that's going to be an amazing event in itself. NXT UK is so good, like, you know, to show off UK talent. And you kind of see what WWE was trying to do. They saw all of these independent promotions around the UK. They saw that the fan base in the UK is so strong, so tight, even near enough on par as America, if not greater, for a small country. So what they've actually done is that they've gone out and they've gone, right, okay, do you know what? We want to go worldwide. We want to go international as much more as we possibly can. So we're going to try and go to the promotions, do a deal and say, we want that person, that person, that person. Not going to put them on a contract or put them on a rolling contract as it will be. Kind of like what I'm guessing they've offered Neville recently, but we'll touch on to that in a second.
Oh, yeah.
And literally from there, you know, they're offering these amazing talents an opportunity to perform on a big stage. You know, a prime example of someone who has been around the houses and who finally got signed to WWE was Keith Lee.
Yes, Keith Lee.
Right, Keith Lee for me.
Michael likes Keith Lee.
Yeah, Keith Lee for me. He was, you know, amazing performer, amazing character. He really sold it very well, and he got that opportunity. Now they were probably knocking on his door for a very, very long time, saying, "Look, join us, join us, join us." But the issue is that I'm guessing that when a wrestler joins a promotion as large as WWE, it's a case of, you know, they're kind of ring fenced into just working for WWE. That's it. Where now you're able to not just work for WWE, you're able to work other promotions because they're thinking, if Craig, you go and you're signed by WWE, but then you go and work for, let's say, LDN or ICW or Rev Pro, okay, maybe not LDN, but ICW, Rev Pro, Hustle, or someone like that, that means you're going to bring that brand of WWE with you.
It's like, I don't know who their deal they did, WWE, but they let Apollo Crews wrestle somewhere near the start of the year on a UK show for a different promotion.
Oh. Was that Evo?
Let me have a look. I think I've got it actually. It's one of the pictures in here actually. I'm sure it is.
Oh.
But I've got fucking loads of signed
That's
pictures.
amazing. For the benefit of everyone listening, Craig's just pulled out a folder with near enough everyone's wrestling signatures on it. It's amazing.
Chavo Guerrero's there.
Wow.
And Kurt Angle, Xbox.
X-Pac.
Jimmy Havoc, RVD. I can remember him.
Brilliant.
Hey, Tony Storm, didn't know I had a...
Drew McIntyre.
Marty, got fucking loads of Martys up there as well.
How's it going?
Fucking Moose. Come on, is it in this one or not?
But yeah, so for me, I really do think that you know, WWE are looking at all the talent within the UK, and it's giving people an opportunity that rightly so they deserve. You know, they've been going around. Zack Sabre Jr. was at Rev Pro and he wrestled 2 matches, and yeah, he's an awesome talent.
So Mark Andrews.
Oh, Mark Andrews, great talent.
I don't know why I've got a signed picture of Virgil.
Weird.
What's the question?
I actually met
Michael
Virgil.
asked the question there.
Oh, sorry. Join us as me. Yeah, they have. They've had some amazing cross promotion, you know, matches as well.
Well, that's you're jealous of that one. Come on, Scott Hall.
I've met Scott Hall. I went to WrestleMania 30.
I don't care. I'm so happy I've got Noam Dar's signed picture.
Dar.
It's in the other one.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to Mania next year, and you know, I've booked my flights already, booked my hotel already, and yeah, I really can't wait to get over there.
That's it. Apollo Crews. This is the one.
It's the one.
What promotion was it? I've got the thing about it. I thought it said it on there.
Oh no, it doesn't say it. But yeah, no. So I mean, with NXT UK, I feel it's going to be a success. I think it's going to be great. I think the people that are, I'm quite interested to see if they'll put any sort of like major storylines. I think there's going to be a lot of influence by Pete Dunne. I think Mark Andrews is going to be an amazing talent as well.
Yeah, that is true. I remember I told you
Progress as well.
ICW like very close with WWE.
Yeah,
I think that was more of a Paul Heyman effect as well, because Heyman there was an interview when he offered Will Ospreay that contract.
Yeah, that was at was it last year's WrestleMania? and he actually did it with Kenny from Beyond the Ropes. No, was it?
Kenny McIntosh, yeah.
Yeah, Kenny McIntosh.
And he said, like, Mark Dallas, just keep doing what you're doing. You're changing the game. But the thing is, when he offered Will Ospreay, everyone was announcing, going, Mark. And he just stood up and goes, I know you're good, but this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. Obviously, they did the Fatal 4-Way for the United Kingdom Championship.
Yeah.
ICW. With my man BT Gunn there.
It was,
He
indeed.
only won. The only one not signed by WWE wrestled.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Even touching on another great show, obviously we'll get onto Hell in a Cell in a minute, but All In, we've got to talk about All In. All In for me, I watched it live. It was a great show, well put together. It had a lot of good things, a lot of good matches as well. I was actually quite disappointed that CM Punk didn't actually show up.
He was there. He was about, weren't he?
He was about.
Two of the questions there. Hope if W come across Martina. I don't know if you know the sesh about Martina.
Can't see it, innit?
She's,
I don't know Martina.
I'll show you some.
Oh, hold on. Is that the Irish lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, the drinker.
Drinker.
Yeah. No, do you know what? Funny enough, I had this chat with one of the guys at Hustle, and they were talking about this lady, and then I look at her online. Yeah, I mean, she's like the female version of Jimmy Havoc.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, she's from Dublin, I believe. And if I remember rightly, looking on her like stuff online, she's got like a family and stuff that she's out there supporting. So she's a mum. Yeah. And I think it's amazing that anyone who's like a mum or a single dad or anything like that is gone out and actually working so hard for their dream still, as well as being
all over the place. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I think I watched one of her videos actually. She was wrestling two guys. I'm not too sure. I can't remember, but yeah, no, I would like to see Martina in WWE.
Sure, actually.
Have you?
Yeah.
No way.
Michael's asked a question. Would you like to see NXT UK versus NXT US type event during Survivor Series weekend? Since the main roster does Raw versus SmackDown every year. Yeah,
I think that would definitely happen. I think
Neville.
Yeah, well, no, I would like to see it. I'd like to see, Ricochet going up against potentially Jordan Devlin, or
I'm trying to think of another opponent there. Will Ospreay in that, I think.
Oh no, Will Ospreay's already been done, but I mean obviously,
Jr.
Yeah, Zack
but
Sabre
he's not
Jr.
signed by. Is he not signed by him yet?
I mean, who would you have in your Survivor Series team? I mean, I would have. Okay.
Right. So who we do?
Will Ospreay.
You do.
All right. You do US. No, I'll do US.
You do US and UK. Then I'll do my US and UK.
No. I'll do US. You do UK.
Right. So who's signed for NXT, or just anyone in UK?
Just anyone that we would say that potentially is going to be signing for NXT, or is signed for NXT.
Right. That's Marty Scurll out of the picture.
No, but it doesn't matter. You can put him in.
I'll put him in.
Okay. So I'd say 5 guys. So I'd say Adam Page. No, not Adam Page. Who's Adam Page?
You're Adam Hangman Page.
Hangman Page, not Adam Hangman Page. Sorry.
Adam Cole.
Ignore that. Adam Cole, baby. Ricochet. Who else? You need a bit of a beast in there. Johnny Gargano.
You need a bit of a beast in
there.
No,
I'm thinking about... Johnny Wrestling, definitely.
You're thinking of Lars Sullivan, aren't you?
Yeah, Lars Sullivan. And... Who's the Italian guy? Lars. No, there's somebody else as well. I'm just trying to think.
I'm trying to think of my dream team, because I know who's definitely in
Keith
there.
Lee. I'd probably put Keith Lee.
Right. See, I can't even have Walter, because he's not English.
Yeah, he's not.
Right, I'd have team captain, Noam Dar.
Okay, yeah.
Experience in WWE. I'll have obviously BT Gunn there, you'll be alongside him. See, can I put Grado in there? But he's at TNA.
I think Grado will make the transition.
And that's alright. I can't even have Drew McIntyre because he's WWE.
Oh, mate, he's unbelievable. Drew McIntyre at the moment, he's unreal.
Right, Noam Dar, BT Gunn. Who could I have? This is going to be quite hard to think of now.
Cupid Girl 125 has said NXT Cole, EC3, Lars, Ricochet, Velveteen, and Captain. Oh, Velveteen as Captain and Gargano.
What was the question, Michael? Say, well, I'm thinking of my amazing 5 team.
Don't know. Whichever ones you put, against UK versus USA, I'll be honest with you, it's going to be an amazing match. It's going to be.
I'll see what Michael's put about my team.
Oh yeah, Moff Martina, brilliant.
So it'll be war. It'll have like Coca-Cola coming out, sponsorship deal.
Yeah, no, it'll be amazing.
Oh yeah, Lionheart. I'd have Lionheart in my team.
Oh, Lionheart.
I think
we're looking at the tweet between him and Progress.
We'll get onto that in a second. Yeah,
that is that's fantastic.
Right, I'd have Noam Dar, BT Gun, Lionheart. See, I want to have Jack Jester in there. I don't know if Cupid Girl or Michael know who Jack Jester is. I'll have him in there. Something different. Who else? Who else could I have? Trying to think of a big guy because you've got fucking
Lars.
2 big guys. Who's from the UK is quite big who I've seen recently?
Dave Mastiff?
I was Dave Mastiff. No, I can't put Jimmy Havoc in there. There you go.
Do you know, actually, funny story, I was told, I'm not going to tell you where, but I was told that Jimmy Havoc wrestles every single year for NXT at WrestleMania. So,
oh, does he?
Yeah, at WrestleMania, they have a thing called WrestleMania Access, if you've never been before, where you get the opportunity to...
so I've seen Michael's thing.
I just see that as well. You get the opportunity to meet the wrestlers and also to watch some NXT matches. And yeah, Jimmy Havoc wrestles.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So.
I did not know he was there. I was thinking him in WWE. I thought they'll change his style a bit.
Yeah, no, they might do, but I can't wait. I can't wait to get over there. So. Oh, Cena definitely is a UK team captain. I mean, that's just...
Well, Cena in UK is quite big because he said we deserve a WrestleMania.
Listen, the issue is that if you have a WrestleMania over here, half of the wrestlers can't come over.
How comes?
Well, actually, no, they can come over. Sorry to lie, but no, isn't it where they've got issues with their right to work, or if they've got issues with, like, if they've had offences in the UK, they can't be cleared, or...
And Brexit.
Brexit, yeah.
No, because when they do the shows here, they're here for a week and then they're off. I
don't know why we've never had the opportunity. I went to SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I went to SummerSlam in Wembley Stadium. That was an amazing experience. It shows my age, but
I wasn't born.
Ah, yeah, it was. Weren't you? Oh my god.
Wait, when was it?
92?
No, that was it. I wasn't born.
Oh my god.
I've watched it a load of times.
Yeah, no, it was an amazing experience seeing there, and the ultimate disasters, earthquake and typhoon. That was amazing. So, but yeah, Hollywood, Michael, you're exactly right. I mean, WWE announced last night that there's going to be a triple threat.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, there's going to be a triple threat. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship, and it's called the Crown
That's
Jewels.
it, the Crown Jewels. Which obviously mentioned for the show.
Which obviously relates in British terms as a penis. So
yeah, they're going for a penis.
But yeah, I mean, if WrestleMania was to come to UK, I think it would be an amazing. Obviously we've got all the facilities in place. We've got Wembley Stadium.
Could it
that
be
can hold 100,000 people?
Progress are at Wembley, but they're not at the stadium. They're at the arena.
Yeah.
Could that be a stepping stone for them? They went you to try and sell that out.
Yeah.
See how you get on.
I think actually Progress is sold out.
I think they. Was it 6,000 or something?
Yeah, Progress and Hustle have quite a strong connection, and I think Sid's does wrestle on some of their promotions. And I know Rob, the ringmaster, has worked with Progress.
The ringmaster's thing with Stone Cold every time you say that now.
Yeah, Progress are a fantastic promotion, But yeah, that would be an amazing feat if they did sell out. I honestly do think that, places like ROH or, New Japan, or when they're combined when they come over, they could easily sell out Wembley Stadium. Wembley Arena.
Well, because they do York Hall, and that's
when
they come over last year.
Yeah,
was that last year we went?
We went.
Oh, that was great.
And that was, but that was amazing. And look how many people were there. There was like people standing up at the back, everything. So, Yeah, it was funny.
For the Crap Fest, probably have the first ever Ultimate Great Royal Rumble featuring the Ultimate Great Royal Rumble. Yeah, that'll be the next one.
So yeah, I think WrestleMania over here would be amazing. I think people would really take more to wrestling, more so than what they do already. I also feel that the WOS, the World of Sport TV show, that has been kind of...
They're not proper fans in that.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what
they're
we were
at
talking
York
about
Hall
earlier.
in January. I'm thinking, should I get a ticket for that? And then
No.
the crowd turns to me.
It's the same people. It's the same people. Kip Sabian, Kip Sabian's a great, a great guy. He had a he had a triple threat.
A show, Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor show.
Hangman Page and Flip Gordon, the UK idol.
Yeah.
LDN's fucking living legend. Oh yeah, there you go. LDN were good for something.
There you go. He's in now with Bullet Club.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he's in. There was a
Start here, you're off.
There was a behind the scenes of being the Elite.
Yeah.
And Cody was watching him winning the match.
He's all in.
And he's like, he's booked. So yeah. Sorry, we've gone proper off script here. Like
we have a script, we just went off script.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, you don't know about it's breaking news, but it's not actually breaking news because ICW film about a month ahead. But this just come out the other day. I didn't know this, but I was saying you don't know who DCT is, do you?
I don't.
I'll touch on. He went against Stevie Boy, from World of Sport.
Oh yeah.
Match loser leaves the country.
All right.
For the world title, DCT won. Fucking great match. Like went everywhere. Everyone come down fighting. Katie Ray got smashed in the face a few times. Viper come out to help her husband. Married Viper DCT, and he won. So Stevie Boy's gone, but he injured his leg. He won 100% for the match.
Oh.
What happened today? When I saw it, saw it yesterday. He actually DC ripped up the contract and said, "I'll see you when you're back."
So it's obviously a work.
No, he's
to
actually
get him off.
He is injured though, yeah. But I don't know if it was a work or he actually did get fucked during the match. But
That's
obviously
crazy.
after that happened, Jackie Polo heel turn. Well, he was already a heel, but attacked him. So you got Jackie Polo first, DCT. Polo promotions are both in single competitions.
That's mental. That is mental.
Yeah, and also a shout, Steve Boy had his operation today and it went well, so hopefully we'll have him back on the scene very soon.
That would be really good. Should we discuss a little bit about Hell in a Cell?
No, that's I think the Lowdown show will be doing that. But
Oh, okay.
what
It
about
was a great show, though.
It was
Yeah.
I don't know about the ending. I
No.
think Brock. I don't know. But I've got a new segment for this week. Tweet of the week. Right. I haven't got a thing for
There's
that
no-
yet
there's
to
no-
go. Ding.
Tweet of the week. Welcome.
You can make that. All right. From Lionheart, who is of World of Sport. Is he wrestling? He has wrestled.
He has wrestled
An
well.
ICW original.
So,
I think Cupid Girl will know who about Lionheart.
so Progress is has tweeted out saying Bruiserweight versus.
That's like I don't know if you know. He's like a Russian wrestler. What's his name? Dragunov. That's it. It's meant to be the best match in European pro wrestling.
Okay.
They've done a promo video leading up to it, and they've basically just nicked Lionheart's theme song right at the end.
Oh no.
So Lionheart's replied to the tweet saying, "Cracking tune at the end, lads. Not the first time this has happened. Bit more research and attention to details on your music choice." Which Progress replied, "Nice you to message with your concerns." And Lionheart response, as this show ain't PG, "Fuck up." Obviously Progress thought it'd be funny to say keep it classy, but Lionheart has got the most likes on compared to all of them. But
Well,
yeah,
I think it's rightly so. Obviously, if they're using his music, then rightly so. Of course he's going to be annoyed by it. Of course he's going to be angry by it. So yeah, I don't know what theme tune would you have coming out to? Yeah,
hopefully not Lionheart's because I'll get fucking
No.
sued for that one.
no, but on a serious, what would you do? What would you
I
have?
don't know, because I know Grado come out to Like a Prayer.
Yeah,
Like such, obviously can't use it anymore. I don't know. I don't know really. I haven't seen the latest from Michael. What's he putting out? Out to lunch at work. Great show as always. Keep up the good work. Don't know if I missed it, but did you guys give your thoughts on Hell in a Cell? That ending though. My God.
We can't talk about it.
What's your thoughts? I thought we just mentioned it. Go on.
Yeah, my thoughts on Hell in a Cell. Some fantastic matches. They actually used a new cell. Right. This was
I heard
the
from
safest...
Keith Girl I saw about that. The red cell.
The red cell was. They wanted to change it up because also they changed up the elimination chamber cell as well. They have made the cell basically foolproof. So they've made it so so safe now that it's very hard to get busted open or anything like that. And that's the reason why it was kind of like a red cell.
I don't know why it was red though.
It's really weird. I don't know why either.
Why not change it, but red?
Meant to represent the hell, I guess. The fire and stuff like that. I thought the actual show itself was really good. I watched it. And,
a few touch up on matches I weren't.
The Jeff Hardy Randy Orton match was brilliant.
Randy Orton is doing the best work he's done in a while. I love Hill Orton. I liked Randy Orton anyway.
Yeah.
But I think I touched on the Lowdown show was saying about Randy Orton's doing the best work. Which is true. You know, I reckon he'll probably win the title off Styles if they want to push him, because Orton can go.
I think he's part of that old evolution factor, obviously with Batista potentially coming back. You've got if they got that evolution set up back again, that would be amazing.
Bring in like more. He could actually, Randy Orton could lead it, is that what you're saying?
He could, yeah.
Bring in like someone like Pete Dunne. Bring in like
amazing.
Triple H handpicked. Simone Joe could be like the Ric Flair of the group.
But that would be a faction, as long as they don't fuck it up.
Or Samoa Joe, AJ Styles as the Ric Flair.
As long as they don't mess it up, like kind of what they did with the League of Nations.
The League of Nations.
That was
do like Wade
Barrett, Sheamus, Rusev, and
I've got two of their shirts. Give me a minute, I'll be back.
No, yeah, two of their shirts are brilliant. But yeah, no, I really just thought that Hell in a Cell was a great show. I thought they had some amazing matches. So yeah, I was really impressed by it all. I thought the ending absolutely sucked. I really thought that it was terrible the way they finished the main event. I mean, how many more times can they put over Roman Reigns is just ridiculous. But yeah, so it was pretty good. I was going to say that another match of the week, which I think we should talk about, Craig, was at Stacked 18, and it was Walter versus Will Ospreay for the Internet Championship. So that was an amazing match. Walter is, if anyone doesn't know, he's like this 6'3", 6'4" guy, and yeah, Will Ospreay is obviously Will Ospreay. That match put together was just unbelievable, wasn't it?
How many mere falls were there?
Oh, it was unreal. I mean, it kind of sold the story of David versus Goliath. As much
that
as
main
the
event
time,
did as well.
Yeah. And rightly so. Like it was amazing. I mean, there was some spots in it that Will Ospreay you could see was helping him through. Like you could see he was kind of guiding him as much as possible. But yeah, it was.
How long has Walter been in the business now? Obviously, you got his shirt on.
Yeah, I see that. That's a pretty cool shirt, man. But Will Ospreay. I mean,
because there was a thing afterwards. I don't know. He said he wants another match with him.
I think Will Ospreay within the next sort of year will definitely be in the WWE. 100%.
Oh, he should be. I 100% see him in there, but main event, not 205. I know I like 205, but I like to see him at main event level.
205 Live as well for me is a real up and coming show since Drake Maverick has.
The offer of pain.
But you don't want to know what he does on a Monday night. That's what he does. You know what I mean? But
I was touching something I was about to say, but God.
No, Drake Maverick. He actually came up with Sid Scala and they're pretty good friends apparently. So from Drake Maverick getting an opportunity from TNA to WWE was amazing, and I think 205 Live is really becoming a good show. I love Mustafa Ali. I think Mustafa Ali is brilliant. I think he's such an amazing performer. And I think he deserves a lot more, to be honest with you, than what he obviously gets.
Well, I think they could have tried to put Cedric through the top.
Cedric Alexander, I don't know. He just gets on my nerves a little bit. I think Tony Nese as well.
Noam Dar's got to get that title soon. The work he's doing at the minute since he come back.
Yeah, but they can't just throw a title at him. It's not.
It's
not like the Enzo Amore.
Well, he has beaten TJP twice now. But
TJP, where has he gone?
To him?
Well, the thing is, originally he was called Travis J. Perkins, yeah, or
no,
something.
TJ Perkins.
TJ Perkins, sorry, yeah.
He was in TNA as what was he? He was the Suicide in TNA.
Yeah. But then what happened was, obviously, the story goes that Vince McMahon went to actually a place called TJ Perkins and actually hated the food. So he actually cut his name down to TJP. But I think the gimmick now with TJP has kind of gone. Like, he's that cool, he kind of portrayed a cool gamer guy. And I think that's completely gone. That's completely out the window. And I think 205 Live has now turned into a more, not adult show as such, but into a more
wrestling show.
Yeah, it's a wrestling show. It is a wrestling show.
I know, like, going back Noam Dar, but he is a wrestler. Like, I've seen him work when he was 20 or 19. ICW work is outstanding. When he returned to ICW, I sent you that crowd reaction.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
And that match was off the charts there.
Yeah.
The thing is, that match, the ending, the commentator went, I've just been told to say this, that he's going straight home and straight to bed. Like, he's sort of winding up.
Yeah, it's wind up. But, people like Noam Dar, Akira Tozawa, these guys.
And Kalisto, like what?
Yeah,
what's Lucha Party?
Lucha Party. I think, listen, the writers are so stuck.
I think.
Yeah, I think the writers are so stuck with Kalisto at the moment. I think they, Kalisto was, going for the title at some stage against Enzo, and Enzo himself was fantastic. But what they're looking at is
Didn't he win the title, didn't
he? Kalisto did win the title.
Yeah.
But the whole thing.
This is spicy curry I'm eating, everyone.
Yeah, absolutely smells lovely as well. But Kalisto himself, I think that he's been really wasted. Obviously with Sin Cara, was
Sin
great.
Cara was meant to go on 205, and now
he's injured.
Oh, he got injured.
Yeah, he's had shoulder surgery. So he's out.
See, I like Sin Cara,
kind of same
the
thing as
Hunico guy who's took over Sin Cara. I do like him.
Yeah. If you could pick anyone currently now in the Indies who, deserves an opportunity with WWE and a good run, who would it be and why?
See, it's hard for me because I've got two. Well, I'm not going to say my favourite, BT Gunn. Obviously, it could be Wolfgang. He's been doing it for a while, but
he had a good opportunity on the NXT Championships.
Yeah,
twice.
I've got Trent Seven there.
Yeah,
he's doing it
already.
For a while.
The thing is, Trent Seven, he's already doing it already.
Oh, so who hasn't been signed? Well,
yeah.
I don't know. I might throw Joe Hendry in there. I know he's not been doing it for long, but his work is amazing.
With a run.
With a run, I reckon he could get a run, Joe Hendry. I think the fans will connect to Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
I know Cupid Girl's a big fan of Joe Hendry.
Oh, is it?
The local hero.
Cool. Yeah, I think
every time I mention Joe Hendry, I'll just play.
Joe Hendry
he's a theme song.
Joe Hendry makes things better.
Just randomly play it.
That's just great.
Just randomly play it.
Every time I mention, bang.
But Joe Hendry. Yeah, I think that's a good shout.
I think Jack Jester. He's been doing it for
Jack Jester. Yeah.
Drew McIntyre's best mate.
Yep.
And, I know these are all ICW people, but they obviously fight everywhere else.
Well, WWE has absolutely gone to ICW and literally just taken everyone that's decent, to be honest with you. So yeah, I would kind of like to see potentially Kip Sabian in WWE.
Yeah.
I think his talent is phenomenal. I think when we went to the IPW show, me, you, Shane,
Chloe,
Chloe as
VIP
well.
box and all that.
Yeah. You know, I think when we saw
He
him
lost
perform,
like the cruiserweight title at the start of the show. Is what?
yeah, he did, and then he won the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, from number one.
Yeah, it was so random. But yeah, so I think Kip Sabian would be great, actually, to be honest with you. Wrestling as a whole at the moment we're in such a good period that you're not just watching WWE. You're not just watching that same promotion over and over again. And a lot more wrestling promotions are now jumping on the platform of online viewing. Yeah, All In had online viewing. Fair enough, you had to pay for it, but so what? You know, you're watching another show, not just WWE. And as Cody said, Cody still watches the WWE show, so I'm sure he would have watched Hell in a Cell. I'm sure he'd have watched SummerSlam like he did say.
I don't know. Obviously, you don't go on social media.
No.
Someone tweeted something to Cody Rhodes about his run in WWE, like Vince McMahon ruined it, and he put, "I don't think they ruined it. I didn't enjoy playing Stardust, you know." But I mean, Cody didn't have a bad run in WWE.
No, he didn't.
I
think he could have done a lot more.
I mean, what a world title he could have got. One of them.
I think one person that they are completely screwing up at this moment in time, and he's an amazing talent, is Finn Balor.
Yes.
Finn Balor.
UK as well.
Yeah, UK as well. Finn Balor, for me,
All up on UK,
great wrestler. You know, he's got a gimmick. He's got a fantastic gimmick with the Demon Balor, the Demon King, I should say. And, you know, it's there.
See, when they got rid of that, obviously they bring it back, which was a shock because I didn't know it was going back.
There was actually talk online. The reason why they actually cut it off is because it was kind of like Papa Shango, right?
Yeah.
Papa Shango was literally a case that he would turn up all the time. He'd do a little segment and he'd either squash someone or have a decent match against someone and then just fuck off, right? I think what they were trying to say is that if you kind of oversell the Demon character too much, people aren't going to really see what Balor Club or Bullet Club was about, which is obviously...
Yeah, because he didn't... Obviously, all the time, he didn't come out with face paint on all the time, did he?
Yeah, no.
I know fucking Luke Gallows did.
Yeah.
There's a good story about Luke Gallows. On, I think it was either the Jericho podcast, Talk is Jericho, or the Steve Austin one, he used to buy cheap trousers...
Yeah.
I'll say about £5 or something like that, and wear them and then sell them to a fan after the match for a lot of money all the time.
My God.
He used to do that all the time because they got reps over in Japan.
No way.
Stuff like that, got like reps and all that, buying food, taking out food and all that. Like Fat Chumper from whatever his name is, Being Elite, what's his name? Fat something.
I forget.
I can't remember, but yeah. They got like that, and he used to sell his gear to the people. And Carl Anderson, and there was another wrestler. I can't remember which one it was. Used to always take the piss out of him. You dress like shit. You say that, Luke, you dress like shit. And when you're in WWE still, you still dress like shit.
I've actually got a question for everyone listening, or someone who's going to obviously listen to this, and put it in the comments as well. When you go to a wrestling event, what is it the most that not only is it the wrestling, not only is it the characters, obviously you're going to go there to buy merch. What piece of merch do you like to buy the most and why? Because obviously people look at t-shirts and go, yeah, I'll go for a t-shirt. But what else can a wrestler sell? You know, they can sell key rings potentially.
Pins, pins,
stickers, you know, car vinyls, you know, stuff like that as well. But
hats.
I'd like to know what the guys out there actually, you know, buy, to be honest with you. Because obviously I know that when I go to a show, I obviously want to look at the t-shirts, I want to look at the hats and, you know, and stuff like that as well. So, yeah. So, but I think it's a very, very good time to be a wrestling fan. I just had some breaking news actually from the WWE Network. 205 Live is now going to be moving to Wednesdays.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah,
So
forgot to put that down.
So yeah,
I know from Cupid. Catch up with what you missed.
So 205 Live is now moving to Wednesdays on the WWE Network, which
That'll be good. Now they've got their own
that's good
platform.
Now exactly. They're not bouncing off somebody else. I mean, obviously, when I've been to a couple of recent live events for WWE, I've seen it that a lot of people have left the arena after the main show, and what they've actually tried to do, and WWE have done it, to obviously save face and make sure that there's actually people still there. They're actually moving people from the gods, the height, the £20 tickets or whatever they are, down to the front rows and the 3 rows in. So it's actually, I'm disappointed because 205 Live is actually quite a decent show and it's becoming its own. So fingers crossed. This
Leo Rush in there now.
Oh, Leo Rush, yeah.
Did you watch him on Raw last night?
Yeah, with Bobby Lashley. I mean, that's just embarrassing.
He's so quick though. But, oh my God.
He's
I'll leave this for the lowdown show to talk about because I don't want to thing.
Yeah, it will probably be taped, to be honest with you, because
Full Sail, that would be good at the when they film NXT. Could they film it together with NXT?
I think
205 then NXT.
that might be a.
But then you got
tweet out
obviously Leo on Raw, and then I might tweet that one out. Yeah. It was the thing, All for a Pain, Drake, Maverick, and the All for a Pain.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
So then, so All for a Pain.
No, sorry, Tottenham just conceded. I got happy, everyone.
Okay.
What was I saying? All for a Pain with Drake Maverick. I was thinking if someone comes in to his managing room or something like that and says, "Oh, you're running the show badly," like someone like Tony Lee, "You're not giving me opportunity." He goes, "Yeah, go out to the ring. I'll give you some opportunity." All for a Pain, here they come. Like 3-minute warning.
Yeah, I think the team of Tony Nese and Buddy Murphy is quite.
Buddy Murphy is. He's done some work to get down there to that.
He has to get down
Fair
to that.
play to him. Hopefully,
But the thing is, there was no gimmick for him in the main roster. There was nothing there, and obviously with NXT, he kind of.
Who his partner? Like he's with these other guys now at the minute, and I've only seen him on NXT last week for the first time in a while. But I don't know what the thing with Leo Rush and Drake Maverick on. Oh, sorry, when I'm having a curry and it's burning my mouth. They put Vince McMahon wants to have people with managers now. That's what he's doing. He likes to have managers. So,
back in the old days with Jimmy Hart,
yeah.
when he was with the model Rick Martel. That
Rick
was
Martel.
that was at SummerSlam '92. Oh no, he wasn't. I'm so sorry. I don't think he was actually. It was actually Sherry, sensational Sherry.
See, how managers are like that. It's like I'm trying to think of a good
obviously
manager.
the ultimate heel manager is Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman, well, no,
Yeah,
no one can beat Paul Heyman.
No, he's just like Mr. Chatterbox. He chats more than me and you.
Yeah,
So,
well, he don't stop.
He does not stop whatsoever. I'm looking forward to Mania next year because I'm actually going to go to one of his talks and listen to, obviously a little bit about the business and stuff like that as well. Me personally, when obviously I've been training with Hustle, this isn't just about the fitness, learning how matches are put together, and and actually living a life as a wrestler by training as one. But also at the same time, it's about finding out why people have done this, why they've got into this, and that's something that is kind of like a secret thing that we're kind of doing at the moment. But yeah, it's always quite interesting. A lot of people watch it, but why would you want to do it?
Well, I did say I won't do it because of my knees, but I think after all weight loss, my knees have been fine, but now they're hurting at the minute.
No, but you never know.
I could be a good manager, me. I reckon.
You could be. I think you could be good. I just
custom-made shirt.
yeah.
Don't talk to me unless you buy me a beer. that would sell, wouldn't it?
Jimmy Havoc. It's brilliant at that show. He just stole someone's beer. It's just like, yeah, cheers, mate. Just gives a beer.
Because I touched on this. I went to ICW last year when you was gutted you couldn't make the show.
I know.
Joe Coffey.
Oh right, yeah.
He does beat Dave Mastiff. This when he was here, everyone's booing, "Oh, you're shit!" Like I fucking love Joe Coffey. I'm like, I'm just there next to the work woman.
Yeah.
This Indian woman, I think she was Indian. She went, "You're shit." Like, she had a proper mouth on her. I was like, "The fuck this?" She fucking snuck into the thing where me and Reese were standing. I was there all night. I had beers. I didn't care. I was drinking away. "You're shit," right in his face. "You're shit." He was just standing there like that. Knocked the drink out of her hand and laughed.
Right, you know we were just talking. Sorry, I've just checked online. So XWA Professional Wrestling this Thursday they've got a show in Bethnal Green. God, this is brilliant. And obviously, as Hollywood Michael has said about what's her name?
Sesh Martina.
Sesh Martina. Yes, she will be there.
Cooper the girl's a big fan of Sesh.
Yeah. So Doug Williams versus James Mason.
Oh, that's Doug Williams. I could touch on Doug Williams.
So yeah, this is Eve Wrestling as well. It's going to be
Eve.
Yeah.
You've ever seen that? That's I've got actually a DVD over there of Eve.
Session Moth Martina plays Blind Date. Who will impress Session Moth Martina to be enough to be chosen?
Jordan Devlin, I reckon, will come out.
You reckon?
They're good friends.
Oh, damn, I'm actually up for going for that for this Thursday, just to see what it's like. It's at Bethnal Green as well, so tickets.
You're called in.
Yeah. Oh no, I think it's around the corner.
Oh, okay.
I think it's actually around the corner. But yeah, no, I mean, look, even shows like this, you know, small shows, it's just obviously good to just...
Apart from LDN.
Yeah, LDN, I mean, like...
When it was more of a kids show.
Trust me, LDN is...
Apart from that, had Sabu in a kids show.
Yeah, and he's really estranged wife, which was...
Not his wife, he's his manager.
Is it? Oh. Okay. That's interesting.
I'm sure it's his manager, I'm not sure.
So let's bring this show home then.
Oh, before we go, Cooper the girl missed, she was on the phone.
Ah.
You said about who would you want to have a long run with in the WWE.
Oh, okay.
And I said Joe Hendry. And I said Cooper the girl will like this one, she weren't here. So, every time I mention Joe Hendry now,
Joe Hendry
this happens.
makes things better. He can wrestle, he can sing.
This is brilliant. I can't wait to listen to this back
Hendry
every
makes
time I
things
play.
better. Thursdays on Impact.
This is the TNA version as well.
Oh my god. Joe Hendry, the ledge.
Joe Hendry, that's thrown together with Grado. I don't know if you've been watching Impact. I only
haven't
watched
actually.
them two on Impact.
I haven't.
That's
Do you know what? I don't actually know what night's Impact's on. I see it on Spike every now and then.
I just see it on YouTube pop up with a Grado and Joe Hendry thing. I watched that. But then
But on
Jimmy
Impact,
Havoc was a match the other day.
Oh, on Impact as well. You can watch it on Twitch,
Yes, I've heard about that.
and you can watch AAA on Twitch as well. They did the AAA Triple WrestleMania.
Is Alberto El Patron still out there?
I don't actually know. I didn't watch it.
One of my favourites.
He's a ledge.
Del Rio.
He's a great heel. Absolutely loves cocaine.
I haven't got
A very
enough
inside
faith.
source has actually told me that. So yeah, that's
There's
that's
cheers
nice.
from my house, so I think Tottenham are losing. So I know this is wrestling, but I'm an Arsenal fan.
Oh dear. Cool. Thank you very much for having me on, Craig.
No problem, Sam. Well, I don't know what we'll do about next week. I don't know what
If you want me back, I'm more than happy to come
I
back.
don't know what your schedule is for next week. I don't even know if I'm working, of what days I could do. Might be Tuesday again, if you do a Tuesday.
Yeah, I could probably be up for something.
But
like
again,
that.
Thursday I might pop up to train with you.
Yeah, please do. I'd like for you to meet Sid Scala, and I'd like for you to meet the other guys as well, and really have
To record some behind the scenes of the training.
I don't think you'll be able to do
I
that.
know.
No, but by all means you can get interviews with the guys, and I'm sure, but you'd have to run that through Sid, and obviously talk to him.
See
from
what
there,
I could
so.
do, you know.
Yeah,
Father myself, so. But I don't know why I said myself. You're
no,
not one.
I think it would be, I think it would be great if you went there, because then you can stop hearing me rambling on about it after every session, how amazing it is and
Yeah.
how great
It's
it
either a
is.
phone call or a message. It's one of the two. And one time he called me during something. I'm not going to say what it was. Well, I would. I was playing Fortnite. Last two. He called me. I turned. I got killed.
And that was it. Game over.
It was
Game
a control against a telly.
Oh, so that's why you got a new TV?
Yes.
Oh, right.
No,
okay.
this. I've had this one for 3 years. Well, I got the underground job. I bought that hospital, everything.
That was it. Done. Nice.
Then I left the job, so I don't do that anymore.
Thank you very much, Craig, for having me on. And yeah, I'd love to come back.
Yeah, we'll close the show with obviously follow me on Twitter at Lowdown Show UK. Personal one at Craig Messi. It's always been Craig Messi. Simon don't use social media, but you could call him on his phone number.
No.
Would be...
No.
That would just get around the phone.
No, can you imagine?
I know who you are.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, obviously, No Holds Bar Network. We'll give them a follow. And hopefully listen to the other shows this week. I'll give you a rundown of what time these shows are starting. Let me have a look. Right, so you have a Lowdown Show, the NXT, well, the next, but NXT's one, will be Wednesday, 10 PM Eastern and 7 PM Pacific time. I don't know what that would be in UK, that would be about 2 AM.
Yeah, probably.
And Lowdown Show Thursday will be 11 PM Eastern and 8 PM Pacific. UK, about 3 AM as well. So for all the UK listeners, just download it. Well, I try and listen to it live. I wake up and I'm half asleep, and I start listening to it, I'm back asleep, you know. But yeah, thank you for joining all the listeners. Cuba Girl, as always, the #1 fan at the minute. So we'll see you next time. Or have a... What time is it over there? I think it's about 10 or something in the morning over there.
No, it's not. It depends where they are, but it'll probably be about 10 to 2 now.
Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm about to
exactly.
go have my dinner.
Exactly.
So yeah, we'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Joe Hendry makes things better. He can wrestle, he can sing. Joe Hendry makes things...
The moment has arrived. This is NXT UK.